pants to wear? Well, like these.
These are collaborators.
Okay, so I'm just
even
gonna.
worse consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the collaborators
Just gonna jump into things. I guess.
are even worse.
Yeah.
So the production is kind of very spontaneous, very sort of effervescent, very energetic. How different was it working on this film versus Abel's previous film, Ferrara's previous film?
Oh, then working well. There was no script, first of all. Not that when there's a script, you really, like I remember I got the script for Bad Lieutenant. It was about 18 pages, and the type was like 36-point type, so you're kind of on your own anyway. And then on 444. He sends me a script. He said, I said, Abel, there's one line. He said, yeah, I figured you'd come up with the rest of it, So anyway, but usually there's a script and a blueprint. On this, it was just get in there and do it and make it happen. And we had something to focus on, which was the music. So the rest of it just kind of came out of that.
So you've been performing music for a while. I guess what made you want to film this tour?
I never performed on stage where there was an audience expecting a performance.
Okay.
So that's a different program.
Okay.
And so Toulouse was kind of our first time. I'm like the guy, the drunk that gets up at a wedding, and starts singing. That's one thing. Singing at home, singing in the shower, that's another thing. You have to get up. And, it's like with the movies. When you start buying tickets, it changes the game. So Toulouse was my coming out party, and it was a beautiful stage and a brilliant sound thing, and it's been downhill from there. Until last night where we played single file online, one carriage guy did, then the guy gets to the back of the line, then the next guy gets no. And it's still you gotta bring everything you got to the plate.
Did you have an idea of what you wanted the film to look like before you started, or was that sort of a discovery along the way? Had you guys talked about it at all, or?
No, I don't believe so. I mean, I think the cameras were just there. We really weren't particularly aware of the cameras being there, right?
No,
we knew they were around, but we weren't.
Should have been a little more aware.
Well,
we should have been aware that they were pointing at our shoes.
No, but I don't think that it impeded anything. I think we just went about our business and we rehearsed the songs and we got on stage and played the songs. As far as the look of it, I think that's really, as I see the finished film, it looks like an Abel Ferrara film to me.
Yeah.
Whether that was on the footage or not, I don't know. I mean, it just is there, and it looks like an Abel film. The way it's
good.
Yeah, and to make a movie you need stakes. We had stakes because we had only like 3 days to make a whole tour. So you have the emergency, you have the problems, you have everything. So it's the best ingredients to make a movie.
Plus, when you're working with musicians that use words like impeded, you know that there's a level of intelligence there that you can trust. You find me another musician who uses impeded. That's Joe Delia.
Fair enough.
That's right.
So I mean, you guys have collaborated with Mr. Ferrara before, and so when a film is screened, it's sort of like it's finished, like you're done with the film. Whereas with a live performance, there's a level of putting yourself out there, like. Well, what was that like, I guess, for?
Good question.
Yeah.
So there's more collaborative, right, with the audience. Like
it's the same thing. Wait, I get that line from the movie. This is the same question. It's more collaborative. It's the same thing. Really? Yeah, it's the same thing. It's a clever. No, it's what's the difference between a live performance and a? I mean, I think our filmmaking now is to try to find that line and to ride that line. It's always a live performance. The camera's capturing a live performance. On stage, there's no take two. On stage, it's all right there. So you're gonna have to bring a focus over the course of the 90 minutes. But then the audience is right there. The people you're playing to are right there. Well, you've done stage and you've done movies, so what's the fucking difference?
Well, with this,
as a performer,
as a performer, well, to speak to this particular project, you know.
But just in general, performance of when you're live and for like last night or when you're doing your stage shit, as opposed to when we're here and there is no words. You know, 'cause
yeah, well, there's no
too,
net. There's no net. You're up on the high wire with no net. You know, but there's also a looseness to this whole thing that you go like, you know, we're throwing paint at the canvas. We're not doing any paint by numbers. We're not trying to do this representational kind of like, you know, like Chuck Close thing. We're schnobbling it. We're like Jackson Pollocking it. You know, so happy mistakes. Mistakes can be turned into happy mistakes. You know, they can be turned into whatever. Train wrecks, on the other hand, are a different story. But you know, if you have a train wreck, you have a laugh, and then you just move on with the rest of the show. But there is something great about that. Lets the audience in. You know what I mean? And there's something about Abel's vibe, Joey's vibe, and hopefully my vibe that is like that. You know, it's not like we're the band, you're the audience, we perform. It's, you know, we try and break that thing down. And then working with Abel on this and Joey on this, there's kind of an aspect of it. Joey's a band leader, you know, who's brought you such hits.
I'm sorry.
I was speaking.
Yeah, but the baby is the priority.
I'm kidding. The baby is the priority. They got a baby. The baby's the priority. Even though I'm an actor and I think I'm the priority.
Yeah, but we even had to cut that out. So what's your? You've been on stage. And,
Yes.
Okay, good.
No, so
she's gonna make a dramatic exit.
No,
so
no.
talking to say what you.
No, so yes.
tell them about your dance.
Yeah. Yes.
That answer is going to get so great. Yay! Anna, what is the difference between being on stage with a band as opposed to being on film?
She's done both.
You've done both. That's the answer right there. You always go to the director.
So what was it like for you, for example, performing on stage?
To be performing on the stage. Oh, you know, it came naturally. I just heard this song that I love so much. I'm sorry, just a second. Okay. So I love this song, New York Doll, that Joey wrote it many years ago, and I just love it. So when I hear this song, it came natural for me when we were rehearsing for the concert, just to dance, but not to have a choreography specifically. It was very natural. What do you feel? You express it. So I did that, and it became a show at the end. And I did like all the time at this song, and I like dance. I do the dance.
So just very spontaneous, very
Yeah. Very. What it comes up, it is.
Maybe a bit of a broader question, but I guess for you specifically, what came first? Was it a love for music or movies when you were younger, or did that sort of fall together? How did you decide what trajectory you wanted to take?
You know, I mean, when I was first brought to the movies and loved movies as a little boy, I thought they drew it, and it was like a roll of toilet paper. Just one time I said to my mother, what the fuck, what are we looking at? But my mother didn't know how to even answer that question, it's a movie, like somewhere far away with cameras, she couldn't explain that to me. I'm thinking, I was right at that point of what in the hell are we looking at? You know what I mean? Because I thought it was really, I always had my idea it was drawn like the cartoons,
Yeah.
And I was saying, those are good drawings, So you're not thinking you're going to do that, But you see your uncles playing the guitar, you go to places where people play it. Like that's something you can physically do and think about doing, I mean, I don't know, when the first time I thought I was going to perform, I mean, I'm an old guy, I maybe seen Elvis I remember seeing Elvis, I might have been 4 or 5 when he was on TV, but I remember that moment. That was kind of the big moment for a lot of people older than me that went on to that I could perform. But we were always expressing ourselves one way or another. I I came from America in the 60s where you were expected to do that. You know what I mean? It wasn't like some far out thing. And even though I came from a family that no one did a creative act, it was just expected that you were going to do something, you know, and you were going to make it work. It was like America in the Kennedy period, you know, like, you know, what can you do for your country? You were, you know, go join the Peace Corps, you know, you were going to do something, you know, and then from there.
Did you have bands? Did you have garage bands when you were a kid?
Yeah, we had the, you know, the
He
band.
had the
Yeah,
band.
the band that my uncle broke
you
it
know,
up with.
his uncle broke.
Wait, I don't know that.
You know,
Tell the story.
I
please.
told it yesterday.
Tell the story
please.
today.
No, I
Give the
love it.
Canadian
Go ahead,
friends a scoop, eh?
Come on, come on. You
No,
have the band.
you know, with the great screenwriter, you know, it was the same deal. Nicky St. John was the guitar player. Okay, and my other guy that I grew up with, he's in, you know, a major part of a lot of the movies. He was the bass player. And they both sang beautifully, and they sang fantastically. But they had no interest in remembering the lines of the songs. So I did all the singing. And you could hear how I could sing. You know, the same deal. You know, so let the worst singer sing because he can remember the lines of the song. And that was, but no, so we were a band, and my uncle had a club, you know, this was like in his mid-60s, and he had this club. I remember we were gonna audition for my uncle. He pulls up in his Cadillac, right? And we played like last night, sound like that, okay? We didn't have a drummer, so, you know, but it was one of those guys. And we played, we thought it cool, and he owned the place, so my guys are waiting, I go to see my uncle, I said, I'm thinking what date he's gonna give us, because it was a pretty cool club that we could have really started our life going. And I says, what'd you think, Uncle? He says, you wanna make money in the music business? I said, yeah. He says, sell your instruments. And he got in his Cadillac, and that was the end of our music career. And then Nicky, who was a great, you know, those guys are a little smarter than me, said, we'll just take a left turn there.
What was his name, Uncle what?
Yeah, wait, was it on the Italian side or?
No, it was Uncle Bobo would let us play no matter how bad we were.
Okay, maybe just one last question. I think we.
Yeah.
But I guess could you guys talk about your creative process? Like, do you compose alone? Do you compose in a group? How is that?
It's all different ways.
Yeah.
You know, I think when we're collaborating, I know Abel and I have written over the phone, you know, where he'll say, okay, here's some chords, or here's some lyrics, and we'll put it together that way. I might write something, he'll write something. Paul and I have done it the same way. I think there's never any set way that a piece of music or a
And
song.
then Joey will write stuff on his own, or I'll write stuff on my own. Abel will write stuff on his own. And I worked with Abel.
I think there are songs in the film that were written, there are songs that are completely written by.
You know, when the film situation is there and we're all together, you know, when we're all together, we're writing and working together. You know, we're kind of separate. We're going to find a way to do it. We're going to Skype these songs together. You know, we're going to find a way. But it's nice when, you know, something brings us together to play, you know. So to play, you know, Chuck Berry said he wrote the best songs on stage. You know, think about that. He's writing while he's fucking playing.
Yeah, right.
You know, those songs be written right before your eyes, and that's where the fucking vitality, and, you know. But even now, when we're together, when we're shooting that thing, and the new music, you know, we started doing songs that are not even, you know, after a while, you know, you're gonna gravitate toward the stuff you're doing now. You know, as much as you can love some of these songs from this and that.
Plus, what's cool about this is I'm in LA, he's in Rome, he's in New York.
So
and
we got the whole world covered.
We've got the whole world covered, and we kind of did a lot of the pre-production for this film over Skype and on the phone and telepathically. Most of it telepathic.
In different times.
Telepathic and Skype. Those are the two cheapest ways to learn.
Telepathy and Skype. We recommend that for your creative process.
Especially if you're on a low budget.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Telephones are for the big boys.
We're working our way up to telephones.
Thank you very much.